Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking an in-depth look into Tfue's new custom-built mechanical keyboard that comes to a total cost of just over $700. Well, that's how much it would cost to buy every single component that's needed to build this exact keyboard, which by the way, throughout the video, I'll be listing a price tag of each component. So at the end of the video guys, we'll see a total price tag of this keyboard. Before we do start though, I want to quickly credit the creator of this keyboard, and that's Viper is here. He built this entire keyboard for Tfue, and I believe it's actually his second keyboard that he's built for Tfue so far. Just like I'm doing this video, I did a video on that keyboard that covers all of the components. If you guys haven't checked out that video already, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. It's definitely worth checking out as it really was an awesome looking keyboard. Back to Tfue's new keyboard though, the builder of this keyboard, Viper, was cool enough to provide the specs of this keyboard along with some cool pictures of it as well on his Twitter page. So again guys, massive shout out to him, because without Viper sharing this information, this video wouldn't have been possible. But yeah, let's now jump straight into the video guys and check out the specs of Tfue's new keyboard, starting with the case. So for the case, Tfue is using the 2019 purple clip case, which costs $120. Next, we've got the case foam, case plate foam and polycarbonate plate. For this, Tfue is using the MKULTRA 60% case foam, the MKULTRA 60% plate foam, and the 60% carbonate plate. For those that don't know, the purpose of all of these is to dampen the sound and vibrations from the key presses on the keyboard. The total cost of all of these comes to $36, as the case foam is $7, the plate foam is $10, and the polycarb plate is $19. Next up, we've got the print circuit board. For this, Tfue is using the ZL60 RGB PCB, which is priced at $150. Next, we've got the keyboard stabilizers. For this, he's using the GMK screw-in stabilizers. Something to note about these as well, guys, is Viper has clipped, lubed and band-aid modded them. The point of this, for those that don't know, is it removes the rattle you get when you press the stabilizer keys, like the spacebar for example. The total cost of this stabilizer kit comes to $13. Next up, we've got the keyboard switches. For these, Tfue is using the 67-gram Blue Xilinx V2 switches. These have also been lubed by Viper. This is done to make the key presses feel a lot smoother. The total cost of all of these switches is $78, and that's for a pack of 65 switches. These switches cost $120 each if you buy them individually. Moving on, we'll now take a look at the externals of the keyboard. This includes the main keycap set, the custom ARTISAN keycap, and the cable. Starting off with the keycaps. For the keycaps, Tfue is using the GMK Violet Tendencies. The price of this keycap set comes to $160. Next, we've got the ARTISAN Escape keycap. For this keycap, Tfue is using a custom-made cheeseburger keycap that was handmade by an artist called Tiny Makes Things. The cost of this ARTISAN cheeseburger keycap comes to $100. And for our final component, we've got the cable. For this, Tfue is using a custom USB COIL cable that has an aviation connector on it. The custom cable would look like this on screen right now, but just with a different coloured paracord. I would have put a picture on screen of Tfue's new paracord cable if there was a picture of it in this cable configuration, but unfortunately guys, there isn't any pictures, so I'll just show the colour of the paracord. The name of this paracord is called the Hometown Hero, and this cable is made up of a few different components. These are a paracord cable that costs $31, a USB-C front connector and back connector, which both together come to a cost of $3, and the cable coil is $10. That brings us to a total cost of $44 for this cable. Now that may seem like a lot of money for this cable, but the reason for that price is due to the custom components and the service cost of it being handmade, as I'm pretty sure that all of these cables are hand assembled. But yeah guys, that's all the components that make up Tfue's new $700 keyboard. If you guys found this video interesting or helpful at all, then be sure to drop a like on it. And also, if you'd like to take that extra step in supporting me, you can do this by simply putting my code, Codelife, in the Fortnite item shop. I appreciate all of you that have used my code to purchase skins so far. A massive thank you to you all. But yeah, that's all from me today guys. Hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.